Hello, Libra. Welcome to your monthly reading for October 2023. This is for Libra and Libra rising. If you're new to my channel, I do a traditional occult cross spread. I also use astrology and my guides to help bring a lot more clarity, to get more specific and detailed with your reading. Libra, I do this because you know I love you. I want you to feel like it's a personal reading, as if we're here one-on-one, rather than a general spread. Lastly, Libra, I use astrology because it brings a lot more depth to your reading. So Libra, first things first, you'll know I'm talking really fast. There's a lot happening this month, and these readings are going to be long. So it's almost like you may feel like it's in fast forward, but it's not. This is me talking fast. Libra, this month is all about you. I hope you know that. Happy birthday, by the way. Happy birthday. I hope you're having a wonderful birthday season. You know, we have a new moon solar eclipse in your sign. There's a lot happening. You know, we have the nodal shifts too. The north node moved into Aries, south node moved into your sign. This happened back in July. You're going through a lot of changes. You're going through a lot of changes. There's a lot of things you're eliminating from your life. There's a lot of things you're releasing. This has been a pattern for you, but now this is the moment of empowerment. This is the moment where you go big, okay? It's like go big or go home, but the second half of that doesn't even exist. You're going big this month, okay? There's a lot happening. You're going to feel it, okay? So October is going to be really wild. There's going to be some testing moments, okay? You're going to want them, though. You're going to want them because they're going to challenge you. You're going to invite them, and you're going to say, I got this, okay? You know what you are? You're the final girl in a horror movie, okay? But instead of hiding, you are actually chasing the monster this time. You are chasing the villain. You're saying, no, 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 no. This is my life. I have plans. I have goals. You're blocking my path to enlightenment. Get the monkey out of here, okay? Get out of here. So Libra, I love this month for you, okay? Expect a lot of changes. I'm not gonna lie. Things are gonna get really intense. We're talking like, we're starting off the month, Jon Snow, okay? As we start moving into the middle of the month, it turns more into like Arya Stark, okay? You are going to get really passionate. You're going to feel really driven. There's a lot happening. And you know what, Libra? A lot of this, if you are here for career, whether you're here for career or not, money is going to be a big thing for you, okay? Because looking at what's going on for you, what's happening is like, we're starting off the month with, you know, the sun is in your sign. Mercury is actually moving into Libra, okay, on October 4th, all right? We also know Mars is in your sign as well. And so that's a lot of activity in your sign. So there's a lot of, you're definitely going through things. You'll be thinking about things. What's going to bring me peace? What's going to bring me harmony? What's going to happen for me? Remember, Jupiter and Uranus are in your 8th house of transformation, okay? And now, all these planets are moving into Scorpio. Mercury's moving into Scorpio. Mars is moving into Scorpio. Sun is moving into Scorpio. And Scorpio is the native ruler of the 8th house. Jupiter and Uranus are in your 8th house right now. Power, transformation, death, and rebirth, but other people's resources. So inheritance, investments, bonuses, commissions, paying off debts, all of that. It's a big it's a big thing. Now, the reason why I say money is it's also like your partner's income could be a thing. Like you could be also like merging with a partner at this point, like in some way, whether it's career or whether it is love and romance. And that's, you know, if you get married, for instance, you are merging your bank accounts, okay? Now, the reason why I say money is a big thing is because all this activity in Scorpio is your 2nd house of salary. There you go. Okay, so there's going to be a lot of focus, a lot of attention on that. I did a 3-month ahead reading if you want to take a look at that to see how this is all going to play out for you. Like, there's a lot happening, Libra. Your life is changing this month, okay? I want you to know that there's a lot happening because the 2nd house isn't just salary or in material possessions and whatnot. It is also self-value, self-worth. It's that confidence. This is your transformation. It is the Cinderella story here, right? Okay, you are transforming into the place that you want to be in your life, okay? And this new moon solar eclipse in your sign, by the way, I want you to think about if you can think this far, think about the 19-year cycle, right? Of this eclipse. It happened October 2004 at the same degree. So think about what happened around October 2000. I'm sorry, yeah, 2004. Within a 6-month period of that, because remember, eclipses. This is Clark Kent turning into Superman. This is Princess Diana turning into Wonder Woman. These are powerful aspects. All right, you're gonna feel this eclipse. This is setting the stage for what's to come. There's something new happening in your life, and it is all brewing this month. And some of y'all already have had it. Okay, message coming through is like a lot of y'all actually have been already. New things have been happening for y'all, so I'm very excited for you. Okay, we also have that the full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus. That's going to happen on the 28th, and again, that is in your 8th house of transformation of other people's resources. Like you are going to feel a lot of changes with finances, even again material possessions is a thing for y'all, but letting go of something to create this new path forward, this new journey for you. I love this for you. One thing I want you to know is Venus is going into Virgo. So like I said, Mercury's moving into your sign. All right. So that's going to feel really nice for you. All right. Mercury and Libra, that's going to happen on October 4th. It's actually like, it's kind of nice, right? Because Mercury has been in Virgo for such a long time, especially because it was retrograde, right? And Venus is also changing signs too. And Venus was in Leo in like forever. I mean, like, oh my goodness, that was a long time. So Venus is moving into Virgo, and for you, Libra, this is going to be your 12th house. So you really are going to be when I say like you're the final girl, like going after the villain. This is all even in your subconscious. Things that you are fearing, things that you may be dealing with. Like if there's anything that's made you angry, if there's anything that's really heightened emotions, you are taking care of that now. You are unrooting things, okay? Especially as we move toward closer to the end of the month in Scorpio season. Oh my goodness. That is like intensity, passion, power, transformation, you taking control of your life, you saying no more, okay, no more BS. I want this new direction. I want these changes in my life, Libra. This is a big month. Okay. So with that said, let's get Pluto's also, by the way, Pluto's going direct. So let me just tell you really quickly why this is a big deal. Pluto is a ruling planet for Scorpio. So remember I said we are a lot of activity moving into Scorpio second half of the month, okay? And now Pluto's going direct, which is a big deal. It's a big deal. You may be starting to think about home, thinking about the foundations of your life. Relationships, okay, your actual home. You may be thinking about moving. You possibly did move, or could have moved. All right, that it's a thing. Big Pluto in Capricorn is your 4th house, your domestic sector. So I think I just said that, but children. Family, parents, like just think about your home sector, domestic sector. So you're going to see some movement now in that regard. But point being is that Pluto is now active, and Pluto is the ruling planet for Scorpio. There's a lot of activity in Scorpio, and the fact that Mars is moving into Scorpio, that's going to happen on the 11th, October 11th. Oof, that's Mars is the ancient ruler of Scorpio, so it's going to be intense. Going to be intense, okay? Pluto's a modern ruler, and so Mars in Scorpio is like now, that type of energy, like really going for the jugular, like I want this. It's a lot of just feeling empowered, driven, passionate, okay? Passionate, being very passionate about what you want now. All right, that is going to be what this month is about, but just expect a lot of changes. And again, there could be a lot of activity, your mind going on to money, okay? Mind on your money on your mind. Right? So let's go ahead and get started. Let's see what's going on for you. And if you are new to my channel, after I do your spread, stick around because I break it down week by week. I pull a lot more cards. I let you know what's going on every week. And I haven't even mentioned the best days of this month. There's so many great days that you're going to love, Libra. You're gonna love, okay? They're a lot that we haven't seen in a while, and they're great. And then there are some that are really challenging too, and we're gonna talk about that. And those are like really like come at me, bro, type of energy, but you're going to be fine. Libra, let's go ahead. Let's get started. See what's going on for you. Again, happy birthday, Libra. And let's see what's going on for you. Again, this is for October 2024 for Libra and Libra rising. If you know your birth chart, I would actually recommend reading for your moon because of the eclipses, really big. And I may do an eclipse video. And also your Venus, all right? Venus, your ruling planet, because it's moving into Virgo, and that is going to be a big deal for you because that is going to be in your 12th house, and that's very interesting. Like you are, honestly, like your intuition is going to be like you're going to be like Whoopi Goldberg and Ghost. I'm not even joking because Scorpios are very intuitive, and Mercury's moving into Scorpio, but you know Venus and Virgo is your 12th house. Intuition, but also subconscious too. So, and facing your fears. Okay. So let's go ahead and get started. Oh my goodness. I'm just checking, making sure you can see this. My dog has joined me. Libra, like I said earlier, I do a traditional cultic cross spread. It really does bring the best overview. If we need to pull clarifiers, we will pull clarifiers. Secondly, Libra, I got a lot of messages about my hair last week, which is really interesting. I may have said something, but I wanted to thank you so much because everyone's saying that you love my hair, you liked it long, but I also apologize because I just cut it all off. I'm so sorry. But Libra, listen, this is all about you. Oh my goodness, you. This is going to be amazing. You are in it to win it. You are in it to win it. I don't even know what to say, but there is a lot of great things. So you did. Let's get started. Oh, let's just get started. Okay, so you did get the Four of Wands. All right, this came up. This is a card of like milestones, joy, celebration. There's something that this came up in your past. It really depends on what day you watch this reading. But kicking off October, there could be something that you've celebrated. Obviously, your birthday could be a thing, but it is something more like milestone energy. So yes, birthdays, but also, think like new job, getting promoted, maybe starting your own business, maybe starting a passion project, getting married, getting proposed to, moving into a new home, moving cities. Do you know what I mean? Like think of these like bigger moments in your life. This is a card of joy. There's a lot of great things happening in this card. And what I really love about this is that, you with all this Libra activity, you're the native ruler of the seventh house of partnerships and relationships. And remember, the North Node, your true calling, your destiny, moved into Aries. This card is attributed to Venus and Aries. And so there's a lot of partnerships, relationship activity that's happening in October. And so a lot of y'all could have decided on like a relationship. You could have entered a new relationship. It could be happening this month. You could meet the one. Or if you're in a relationship, taking it to the next level, like getting married, like renewing vows, or doing something where you just find that spark and that magic. But a lot of y'all could have had babies. I mean, there's a lot happening here. A lot of work-related stuff too, though. I want you to, when I say partnerships and relationships, think career as well. There could be a lot of changes happening in career, but like really good ones because you got the Knight of Pentacles in the root of your spread. Okay, remember this is a monthly reading, not a weekly reading. So this is for the month. This is really great. This is all about, Knights are very active, right? But this is one where you're basically sowing seeds, okay, this month. and reaping your rewards. Okay. And it doesn't matter how long it takes, because this is more about like that longevity. This is like really like that in it to win it energy, commitment energy. So think about what you are investing all your time, energy, blood, sweat, tears, heart, and soul, all of that. What are you investing in this month? Put all your passion and drive and ambition into it. Okay. You're going to see it grow. And again, a lot of money activity. Remember, I talked about money, and you see it is the pentacles here. Okay. Pentacles are also our physical reality. So, physical world, your physical realm. So it can be like a relationship as well. Whatever's resonating with you, this card is just more just like, I am planting seeds and I can't wait for them to just bloom, right? And I'm going to stay with it the whole way. That's what you want now, okay, for the month, and you can expect that to happen. And what's really interesting is Knight of Pentacles is Virgo, all right? So Virgo is very like loyal to what they do, it's service to others, and they're really hardworking. So I really love this for you. And remember, this is Venus has gone in Virgo for you in your 12th house. So there is a lot happening up here in terms of like planning the next steps. Now, you did get the Ace of Wands, but you got the Ace of Wands in your challenge area. All right. So whatever new thing that you're doing, really, really be laser focused on it. Okay. I really want you to be, like with all this activity that's going to be happening in Scorpio. It can be like a new job, new career, but money related. But really, really pay attention, like baby it, nurture it, make sure that it does grow into the things that you want it to grow. Tap into your inner Daniel Craig from Knives Out. That's what Mercury in Scorpio is, and Mercury will be going into Scorpio with Mars in Scorpio, with the Sun in Scorpio. Like really, really, really like just make sure you're all there, you're in it to win it. Trusting your intuition is going to be really helpful right now. Okay. Another thing is there is something that there is something that looking at what's happening here, there could be something for a lot of Libras that it's almost like something that you want doesn't come through for some Libras, and there's going to be a reason for that, okay? And it's because, or something that comes through that you wanted, it like is taken away or something like that. But not in a bad way. It just means that it wasn't meant for you. Remember, there's a lot of release energy, okay? A lot of release energy, but you're ready to go. That's the main thing. You're ready to move forward. So just know that, okay? There could be something that you want to happen, but it's almost like you're not ready for it. The universe is like, you're not ready for this. But, and that's, just reading the cards here. And it is something that, again, you're just going to have to spend time like thinking about it. But for most Libras, yes, it's like all systems go, just baby it. Just make sure you don't let it slip from your fingers. Okay. That's the main message. You did get the 3 of Wands and you're crowned. That's amazing. Hello. This is all about change. This is all about, he's standing at the edge of his village. All right. He's looking out into the sea, and, it's all sky. It's all sunlight here. It's all, they say the sky is the limit. So I call this the green light card. It's like, go do it. And that's what you want. 3 is all about growth, advancement, development, but it is all about the birth of new things, about creation. And so I really love this for you because you are thinking of this next step, this new thing that is happening in your life that you want to bring longevity to, that you're in it to win it. And then here's more affirmation with the fact that you got the Page of Cups and the root of your spread. So there is something that is like emotionally fulfilling for you, okay, in October that's going to be new that comes through. And when I say trust your intuition with Venus and Virgo in your 12th house, I really want you to do that, okay, because he is very intuitive. The Page of Cups, he's very Piscean, and then Cups, love, emotions, feelings, intuition, even wonderment. Yes, that's a word, but pages are also messengers, so you could be getting like intuitive messages, and so really be in tune. Listen to your inner voice, like be in touch with our higher self. All right, it's going to be a key thing for you, especially because look at your future. You got the Hermit. Okay, so this is all about that soul searching. This is all about knowing who you are, knowing what you want. This is also, gray in tarot's wisdom. You see, it's all gray here, right? And so the Hermit is someone who has that deep, sacred knowledge and wisdom, and you're gonna have it. You're gonna have it. And the Hermit is Virgo. All right. So remember, I said with Venus and Virgo, that's your 12th house. You're going deep. You're going deep to really know who you are, really know what you want. I think I mentioned this in your last reading. During birthday seasons, a lot of people do that anyway. And so this is almost like doubling down on that. There's a lot of new beginnings happening here. And so, again, that intuition energy is going to be really strong because the Hermit, remember, really doing that soul searching, really going deep, all right, to find that wisdom within you, to use that wisdom, all right? It's going to happen. It's going to be great. The Page of Cups, very intuitive, okay? Really intuitive page here, the most intuitive. And then you've got the Knight of Pentacles, who I said is ruled by Virgo. So letting your intuition guide you in terms of this thing that you want to bring longevity to, all right? So this is going to be a big thing for you. I mean, you have so much change that's going to happen. It's going to be amazing, okay? So really, really nurture these new things, these new beginnings. You'll see a lot of it happen. You could even feel it now. You know, this new moon solar eclipse that's happening in your sign, which is a big deal. I want you to know how big of a deal this is. All right. And remember, Venus is in Virgo. Venus is your ruling planet. And so Venus is actually Taurus's ruling planet too, so it's very interesting, very Venetian that's happening with these eclipses. Anyway, you're good. You're good, Libra. Let's get to your stuff. Libra, if you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. I want to hear from you. I want to know what's going on. It all helps the algorithm too. And if you are a subscriber, thank you so much for being here. Y'all are amazing. I wouldn't be here without you. I really do appreciate it. And happy birthday. And the other thing is, oh gosh, I finally... I'm sorry it took so long, but you know how I have my merchandise where you can see all the things like the mugs or whatever. I finally got around to doing the You're Good t-shirt. So You're Good, Libra. And there's a lot like hoodies and even tank tops, that all the things that y'all have requested. I've put in there the iPhone and the Samsung cases. So check those out. Those are finally in there. And again, I'm really sorry that it took so long. It's just been a crazy few months. But also, I think I mentioned this in one or two of my live sessions, but anything that I make from this channel and from like that store, like merchandise, my brother and I are saving up to buy my parents a house that we're trying to put a down payment together for them. So all of that, anything that I make, like goes toward that. So it's all for a good cause. All right, y'all. Okay, thank you so much. Now, you're gonna be absolutely fine. You're gonna be absolutely fine. You're so good here. Oh my gosh. You're okay. Let's get started. You got the Chariot. Hello. You're great. You're good. You're good to go. I really love this. This is, it pairs well with you, by the way, because the Chariot is ruled by Cancer, and Cancer is cardinal sign, just like you. It's like that leadership energy, that taking charge energy, and you can see him taking charge. All right, you see him, mastering the two Sphinxes here. It really is like mastering any dualities that are happening in your life, and balance is so important important to you, Libra. Balance is so key to you. And so I really love the fact that you got the Chariot. It's all about moving forward from any challenges that y'all have been going through. And I'm not going to lie, y'all have been going through some stuff. Y'all have been going through some stuff. It's time to release them, okay? That's what he's doing. He's found that willpower, that determination, that, to move forward. Remember, I said all this activity in Scorpio in your second house, which is all that, finding that confidence, all your self-worth and self-value. So I absolutely love the fact that you got the Chariot, okay? So just really stay driven toward the things that you want. Don't look back. Keep going, okay? Don't look back and keep going. All right. This is all that's there's to it. Really. You're absolutely good here. You're absolutely good. You did get the Nine of Swords in your external factors area. So I actually like the fact that you got the Nine of Swords. This is a card where it's just like, you see all the swords stacked over his head. And it was really interesting because I was going to mention this earlier. I really wanted to see what happened with your staff. But I was going to say, you didn't get any swords in your main spread. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. Swords are the mental suit, right? So all the swords are attributed to like the air signs like Libra and Aquarius and Gemini. And so this is actually a Gemini card, your BFF, fellow air sign. But this is a card where it's just like, okay, sitting up in bed, hands over his face. Like, is he sad? Is he mourning something? Is he, did he do something wrong? Did someone do something wrong to him? Those are some questions that you may have been going through yourself. Okay. Like there could have been some stuff that have just been like really hard, like affecting you up here, your mental health. All right. There's been a lot of that. Just think about what's been happening the past few weeks. And you can, go back to the older videos. Like there are a lot of aspects that were happening that were really affecting you. Okay. And don't forget, you have a lot of activity in your 8th house of transformation, of life. Like you wanting to really empowerment is like a big thing for you. But in any case, with this coming up in your external factors area with the Hermit, it's almost like what's fueling you now to be a better person, to never be in that place again. Remember, you got the Chariot, so just keep going, never look back. Okay. But it's almost like, again, it's like, how I made that reference, like you're the final girl now, chasing the villain. It's like that moment, like don't it's like that's fueling you. If you had any feelings or if you went through any experiences that were making you feel like a little fearful or doubtful or doubting yourself or regretting situations or anything that was really like messing with you up here, it's like you're taking charge. You're like, okay, you monster, you I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you. Okay. So it's almost like, again, I like the fact that you did get the Nine of Swords in your external factors area, because it's almost like, it's what's happening this month. It's like, it's fueling you to be in charge, to take control of, of your future, and to really, really, go for the jugular, right? Really go for the like, what do you want? Like the dreams that you have, the passions that you have, really harnessing that energy now. Again, with all this activity in Scorpio, you're going to feel it anyway, but really take action now, okay? Because this card works both ways, okay? There's a lot of comfort in that comforter. You see the roses, right? You see the amazingly beautiful astrological symbols. So you can sit in this bed and just, stay there, right? Ordering, ice cream all day and binge watching, I don't know, The Witcher. Or you can get out of bed and actually boom, 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 take care of things. But looking at your entire spread here, it looks like the things that have happened in the past that have been like, is like, you're just like, okay, I'm done. I got to take care of this. All right. Because you also got the star. All right. So this is the card of like your hopes and wishes. A lot of healing in this card. Okay. This is, the stars aligning for you now. So I absolutely love this for you. Really love this for you because this is also another BFF. This is Aquarius. You even see the water bear here. So this is everything that you want. It's almost like you're wishing upon a star, right? But it's also with the fact that him being or the water bear being Aquarius is your 5th house, and so that is pleasure, and that's love, and that's romance, it's creativity, it's children, it's recreation. It really is you just getting to a place where you find all this pleasure in your life. Okay, pleasure, peace. The stars are all 8-pointed. Okay, referencing the strength card. So I really love this for you. It's like you're just so over the things that have happened that may have not been favorable for you, and now you're just on this mission to just boom, go after your passions. And there's a lot of new things. You're really investing into something, or you will be this month. And then finally, you've got the Hierophant. Okay, Libra, this is absolutely amazing. All right. So it's like you stepping up, feeling empowered. He is very influential. I mean, he is the connector between the divine and our, physical realm. But I really love the fact that you did get the Hierophant. Okay. Because we talked about that wisdom here, right? He's wearing a triple crown. He's standing between the 2 gray columns. Remember, I talked about gray and tarot being wisdom. He's got the keys at his feet. The monks are listening to him. This is, you just being in this place where you are just very influential, very it'll be a spiritual month for you too. It'll be you like really, that intuition energy is going to be really strong. All right. But it is going to be a place where you're just going to feel a lot more empowered, and you're going to feel like there are with Mercury being in your sign, like there are things that you have to say, and you're gonna and you want to be heard, and you will. You will. But it's also like Mercury in Libra is really just moving forward mentally too, and finding again that peace and that balance, especially in the way that you communicate. But it looks like you are going to be someone influential, and people are going to hear what you have to say. But I love your spread. You're good. You have a lot of new changes happening. You have a lot of like going within energy as well. So good for you. This is really great. There's a lot. Honestly, it's a month where you can expect a lot of changes. It is going to be, like I said, like it's going to be a wild month, especially with these eclipses. And as we know, eclipses are game changers. However, these are great eclipses compared to the ones that we've had. Like, oh my goodness. Think about the ones like in 2018, 2019. I mean, like, these are like great. Even last year, like they were just like, oh, right. But these are great eclipses. So as I promised, let's break it down. Let's see what's going on for you every week of October. So the first week, like I said, Mercury is entering your sign. Mercury is also going to trine Pluto. This is really great. I absolutely love this for you. So this for you, again, that influential energy, okay? Being influential to the point where you may feel like, oh my gosh, I didn't know that I could be this type of person. I didn't know that like people actually wanted to listen to what I had to say. You know what I mean? Like you're going to feel that. This is a great aspect. This is a wonderful aspect. This is happening on the 3rd, and it's really just using more of like, like the left side of your brain, right? Like more about like that intellect and strategy and whatnot. But Mercury goes into your sign on the 4th, which is really great. It's going to be there for a few weeks. And then Venus, on the 8th, Mars is going to square Pluto. And obviously we'll talk about this a little bit more in the, weekly forecast. But this is that like it's going to be a big day of empowerment, okay? But also like it's aggressive. It's an aggressive aspect, so it can be like power struggly. Someone could be like really like, like just not seeing eye to eye with you. But as long as you focus on like your ambition and your drive and like what you want to do. I mean, look at your spread. Focus on you. You'll be fine. Okay, just don't let anyone get your goat that day. Venus is moving into Virgo that day as well, so it really is like just being practical at this time. Venus is it's not like. Here's the thing. Venus in Virgo is more like, again, like a lot of like analytical energy. Like I've been making the reference. Venus is a planet of love and beauty and sex and romance and, even creativity and whatnot and money. Okay. Venus in Virgo is more like, imagine yourself like you're about to kiss someone, right? And it's like in the moment and it's this beautiful, like whimsical, like, oh, I love that. Like, you're amazing. And the person you're about to kiss is just like, wait. Can you tilt your head this way just because my neck hurts and I want to just do like this? But, oh, actually, I want to take a selfie. So why don't can you just push your hair back a little bit and then hold on. Let me get this. I want to put this plant right here. I want this in the photo. And then I have some gum. I want you to here's some gum. That's Venus in Virgo. Okay. So, I mean, it's not bad. You're still getting the kiss, but that's Venus in Virgo. But the good news is, Venus is, again, like your ruling planet and will be moving into your sign. Okay. So wait for that next month. So let's see what's going on for you. All right. So again, you will see that there's a lot happening every week. And again, I'm not going to cover everything, but just like the key highlights I want you to know. So Libra, what you can expect for the first week of October. You're good. You got the Page of Swords. You're ready. You're really ready to go now. Okay. I love this. And I love that you got the swords. Okay. Here. Remember, the week that Mercury, the planet of communication, the messenger planet, moving into your sign, like you're going to be in your element. Page of Swords, the messenger. Okay. Swords, all about communication. So there is something happening. I love you got 2 pages here. There's something new. You could also get a message, but there's this enthusiasm of you just wanting to just move forward. Okay. Especially mentally, and communicating the things that you need. I really love that for you. Now the second week, Pluto is going direct. Okay. That's going to happen on the 10th, and then the day after, Mars moves into Scorpio. This is that huge power burst. This is you having it's basically like you're not messing around at this point. You know what you want, you're going to go for it. This is that now, I want it now energy. This is all about, it is like personal growth. It is evolution. It is, it's also a place that can be like very intense and it can be very heated. So it's really just, you'll feel emotionally heightened at this point. But use all that energy toward your passions and the things that you want. Now, Mars is going to trine Mars is going to trine Saturn on the 13th. This is amazing, okay? This is amazing because these are 2 malefic planets that are trining each other, and trines are auspicious. So, with that, and of course, we're going to talk about this a lot more in the weekly readings, but oh my goodness, this is a day where you may sign a contract, where you may start a new relationship, where you may start a new job, where this is an amazing day. And again, that longevity energy, especially with Saturn, okay? Saturn brings that, right? And you've got the Knight of Pentacles, which is also like that, in it to win it, that long haul, the commitment energy. Now, this is happening the day before the new moon solar eclipse in your sign, all right? So, this is part of the Aries Libra nodal shift that we had. Mars is dignified. There is something that for the first few weeks, you are definitely gonna there's something you're releasing to let all this new stuff in, and you have all this new energy happening here. I mean, especially, you know, with the Three of Wands, with the Page of Swords, with the Page of Cups, with, you know, the even the Chariot and this. I mean, like you're good. There's a lot of new stuff happening already. So, with that said, just expect like, and I'll say it like, there's going to be some radical changes. Okay, radical changes. But we'll talk more about this eclipse in the weekly reading. So, with that said, let's see what's going on for you, Libra, for the second week of October. You're good, okay? You're good. It's all that mental stuff that is fueling you. It's like this is the week where, remember, you got the Nine of Swords, but now you got the Ten of Swords. Now you got the Ten of Swords after the Page of Swords. Ten of Swords, 10, 1, 0 equals 1, new beginning. Okay, so remember all this newness. This, yeah, it's a card where it's not great. It doesn't look great. Okay, you see the swords completely piercing this person. Now, this is just saying by the second week, it's like all this burden, anything that's been stressing you out, anything that's made you like feel those low energy frequencies like anxiety, stress, maybe even anger or whatnot. It's like you feeling like you've throughout the first 2 weeks, like so much going on in your mind to the point where you're like, okay, I can't go any further. I'm bogged down. However, this is the card of new dawn. These dark clouds are clearing. Remember, I said 10 is the end. It's culmination. It's something new's beginning. Something new is coming, especially for you. So one thing I'm going to point out is hand gesture. Same as a Hierophant. So it's like blessings. And for you, it's almost like blessing in disguise. It feels like there's going to be something that happens that where you really let go. Remember, I said this is the month where you're going to let something go. You're going to release something, especially mentally, especially with Venus moving into Virgo too, in your 12th house, your subconscious. You're going to be unrooting things. You're going to be chasing the monster. You're going to say no more, no more. And so this is a card where you have to learn from everything that has been, you know, really hard for you or challenging, because when you learn from it, you never have to go through that experience again. Okay. So it's really like that blessing comes, right? When you learn from these moments. Okay. And use it to empower yourself. All right. Not to feel powerless, to feel empowered. This is a month of being of empowerment. And once you do, clarified, 8 of Wands, you're ready to go. You're good to go. This is everything aligning for you. Look at the wands completely aligned. You're absolutely good. You're wonderful. Libra, third week of October, Sun conjunct Mercury. That's huge Kazemi. Now, I know that we had one recently, but that Mercury was retrograde at that time. And remember, Mercury is in your sign. So this is going to be really big for you. It's that light bulb moment. And I'm not surprised. Again, you're a lot of mental stuff happening here, right? Mercury, all about communication, intellect, and the, you know, messenger planet. But you're going to be ready to go. You're going to be ready to go. And actually, the 8 of Wands is ruled by Mercury. Okay. Mercury in Sagittarius. But in any case, we have Mercury square Pluto and the Sun square Pluto. Those are challenging aspects we'll talk about in the weekly forecast. This is that like come at me bro energy, but there's also like there's ways to work around this. It'll be fine, and I'll guide you through it. Venus trining Jupiter, one of the best days of the month. That's on the 21st. If you want to mark that in your calendar, October 21st. This is a wonderful day. This is a wonderful day, all about beauty, luck, joy, love. This is one of those days where you should definitely get a spa treatment and treat yourself, especially because you're going through a lot of changes and you've been going through a lot of stuff, and Venus is your ruling planet. But in any case, Mercury leaves your sign, moves into Scorpio on the same day as well, on the 21st. And so this is, again, like really, we'll talk more about this later, but really just, ooh, very analytical. A lot of secrets could come up around this time. But it really is like you also discovering secrets too, if there are any. It really is. Mercury and Scorpio is like very like no filter. Like but it's also like heavily intuitive. Like you're gonna be absolutely fine. You're gonna be absolutely fine. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Let's see what's going on for you for the third week of October. When I say you're gonna be fine, you're gonna be fine. I mean, like, come on. Page of Swords, Ten of Swords, Ace of Swords. Like, you're gonna be fine. You actually look at this succession here. I mean, you've got the Nine of Swords, the Ten of Swords, the Page of Swords, the Ace of Swords. Like, come on. You're meant, like, that break. You're gonna have a huge breakthrough. And then, did I mention contracts is a thing for y'all? That yeah, that could be a thing. You be something new. Just think about that. But yeah, Ace of Swords. This is a very powerful card, especially with change. Okay, aces are changed. Swords are changed too. Okay, really wield it in your favor at this point, right? Use it as a power of good. This is, you see the crown on top of it. Also, there's a lot of you here too. Okay. Swords are, attributed to the air signs, but also, you see the olive branch. All right. So there's that element of peace. So peace within you as well, peace within you. But if there have been any like moments of, it's coming after the Ten of Swords. So making peace, like having a truce with something or some like maybe even up here subconsciously, like resolving things. Okay, and there's a lot of truth seeking with this card too. Truth coming to light. I love this for you, but it is you having this huge breakthrough. Okay, you having this huge breakthrough in your life. So absolutely love that for you. Now the last week of October, we officially move into Scorpio season. The sun is going to trine Saturn on October 24th. Mark that in your calendar. Again, I leave all these key astrological dates in the description box anyway too, so you can just take a look. But this is that longevity energy too. I mean, this is amazing. This is happening a few days before the full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus. Again, this is huge, huge, huge because it's in your eighth house, all right, of transformation, other people's resources. And it's, Taurus is a financial sign. And again, you're having a lot of changes with money. Just expect like a lot of changes. This full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus is very high energy. So at this point, it's like what you're releasing to bring you comfort, stability, a lot of financial stability too. All right, Libra. So, and then Mars is opposite Jupiter, as well as Mercury is opposite Jupiter this day. Those are fine. I like those. And we'll talk about that more in the weekly. But remember, just something's going to culminate around this time. And remember, it doesn't even have to be like, shoot. It doesn't have to be like on the exact date. Remember, these eclipses, their energies last for like you could be feeling it now. Remember, full moons do illuminate. Okay, so something's coming to light. All right, Mercury's conjuncting Mars. We'll talk that in the weeklies. That's amazing. That's like you're just going to feel unstoppable. And then on the 31st, Venus is trining Uranus. Your ruling planet is trining Uranus. I love it. All right, Uranus is a planet of like breakthroughs and innovations and even surprises. So if you live in these neck of the woods, Halloween's going to be off the charts. You're going to see so many amazing, like really crazy fun costumes. You could even like have some of your own, but also a lot of surprising news you could receive around this time, especially with Uranus, all about the unexpected, but in a good way because it's trining Venus. All right, so let's see what's going on for you for the last week of October. And you're good. You get the Nine of Pentacles. I love the fact that you got the Nine of Pentacles. So you're clearly moving into this abundance. Okay. You have this longevity. Like there's something you're investing in, you want to invest in, that you're moving forward in. You're going to be a lot more influential. You're going to feel more empowered. It's like you're moving out of this headspace. All these things that have just been taking up your headspace, they were like low energy frequencies. It's like you're like, I've had it. I'm moving forward. I'm letting it all go. Look, you got all these swords, okay? And then finally, the last week, the week of the full moon, lunar eclipse in Taurus, and Venus trining Uranus. I mean, and the sun moving to Scorpio, whatever. It's like the biggest week. It's crazy. You're good. You've got the Nine of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. So you are going to be fine. This is all about, a lot of like independence with this card, abundance for sure, money, wealth. Remember I said money and wealth is going to be a big thing for you this month. So you can see a lot of activity, movement toward look at her harvest. Come on. And then can we talk about something here? First of all, remember I said Venus is, your ruling planet. Look at the symbol of Venus all over her gown. All right. So it looks like there is going to be something that is really, again, moving you toward like this self-sufficiency, this, like lots of money, wealth. And when I say wealth, think of wealth in all forms of the word too, like wealth in like family, wealth in relationships. And it's because remember, pentacles are your physical form, physical reality. But this card is Venus in Virgo. How amazing is that? And remember, Venus in Virgo is in your 12th house. All up here, you got all these swords. Remember the mental suit. And so you finally get that breakthrough, and then it leads to all this abundance. So Libra, you're amazing. You're great. You have a lot to look forward to. Okay, thanks so much for tuning in. And if you like this reading, be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. I really want to hear from y'all. I want to know what's going on, especially during Eclipse Month. And if you're a subscriber, thanks so much for being here. Y'all are amazing. All y'all are amazing. I will see you next week. Bye-bye.